I've been building Land Cruisers for almost 10 years now, and what you see right behind me is something that we have done a lot of, and we're going to talk about it. All right, so welcome to the BAW Recon Build. So this vehicle behind me is something that we seem to do over and over again. Tom's one, Bart's one, I've done Daryl's one, I've done Darren's one, I've done Darren V, did Rob's one as well, and that's just the ones that I can remember off the top of my head. It just keeps reoccurring and reoccurring. So for this video, that's the purpose of the name. So let's talk about what you actually get in the BAW Recon Build. You are going to be sporting a 4.2 ton Leaf GVM from Superior. Yes, there is coil conversions out there, guys, but for this build, it is that. Particularly, this one has a 4-inch lift, 35-inch tires as well, and that is all a part of the SSM package. SSM, second stage manufacturing, pre-rego. If you do have post-rego vehicle, don't fear, there's stuff for that as well, so talk to the team. Don't forget, it's got a track-corrected rear end, guys, so it gets rid of that loose tail in the sand. And, mind you, leaves are good for carrying constant weight, and as you can see on the back, we will get to it. He is sporting the ECDS adjustable shocks. They are a wired system, so you can literally have a controller in cab that adjusts how your compression on the shock will work, all from the comfort of your air-conditioned seat. The heart of this vehicle is obviously the engine, and we want to get as much air as possible as we can into the airbox to keep that thing breathing very, very nicely. Safari 4x4 R-Max is the most popular thing that we throw on the side of a 79 Series LandCruiser, and for good reason. It is a very, very reliable system, and it just gets more air down there. So couple that with the entire Safari suite, which is what's in this vehicle, bar the turbo. So you've got your Snorkel, then you've got your ECU. Now, obviously, bringing more air into the vehicle is going to allow our ECU to drive that engine, get more power. How are you gonna harness the power? 79 Series genuine clutch, no good. Throw it in the bin, put the Safari R-Max clutch in, and that is going to obviously put power down to the tires that are on the back of this thing. Now, let's talk about breathing for one more minute, because we did put a 3.5-inch torqued exhaust on this, so exhaust gases can get out. R-Max, big Snorkel, get it in, get it out as well, and as efficient as we can. The other thing that Safari does, if you didn't know, they do a filter system now as well. So to protect the engine, we've got an oil air separator under there, and we do have a pre-filter system as well. Little side note on those is they do have a water alarm in that filter kit, so it's going to notify you in the driver's seat if there's any issues with contamination of your diesel. They are a business that have been doing it since probably before I was born. So those guys actually do a really, really good warranty as a part of this system. 5-year, 100,000 kilometer warranty on their R-Max stuff. So it's a highly appealing thing to our customers when they come to us with a brand new vehicle, which is what you see behind me. That's why it just keeps popping up in the 79 Series builds for us. What we did add to this setup that's under the bonnet though is a set of GSL cooling fans on top of the intercooler. We find that long distance at slow pace, so if you are four-wheel driving or if you are beach driving and you are not going that fast, you are still under heavy load and that engine is working hard. So keeping that intercooler from heat soaking is a big plus. Big part of the Recon Build is tray canopy package. This is also another thing that just keeps coming up for us, and for good reason too. It is just quality gear. Boss Aluminium, full system on the rear of this vehicle. So you got to start with a premium tray and canopy package from those guys. On the vehicle, he's got plenty of water in that tray. So he's actually done headboard water, and we've got underbody water, which almost equate to 100 litres. So that's going to keep you wherever you want for a good while, especially if you're obviously touring just with the vehicle. Now, premium tray is definitely based around storage, so you've got massive, massive storage space in your underbody toolboxes. Does have the trundle drawer there as well. We've got spare wheel holder on the rear, jerry can holder, ladder access for, yes, you guessed it, rooftop tent. BOSS Aluminium's RT1 is a absolute beast of a rooftop tent. I've had two actually. I had one on my 79 and one on Amy's 200. They're just an absolute home away from home. There you go. I've said it before in one of my own build videos. A little home away from home. On the top of that, you actually can have some cross rails to mount some products if you want to mount some max tracks up there or anything like that. And they do have a 150 watt solar panel that is on the roof of that, and bolted to the side of the rooftop tent is the BOSS Aluminium 270 awning as well. You can't go past this awning. This thing is a absolute weapon of a awning. You can literally hang off one of the arms when it's attached to these rooftop tents. It's ridiculous. So full freestanding 270 awning. It's got the D-zip in there for access to the rooftop tent if you obviously want to be getting up and down through that and you're set up for a good little while. All right, let's head inside though of the Canopy. Now, this is straight up open storage inside here with a little fridge in one corner. Now, don't forget, there is a massive amount of options, but for this particular build, we've just gone absolutely simple, and then that way it can be built upon later. But the fridge is definitely a must because we all need cold beers at the end of the day. What's running the 12 volt system in the Recon build? Very, very simple setup. We didn't want to go crazy on it. We just wanted it to be straight up old school. So we've got a 100 amp hour lithium battery from Custom Lithium, and we've coupled that with the new Alpha Red Arc BC DC with the shunt, because that way you can monitor your whole system off of your phone via an app. There are a couple of outlets, a little bit of light inside the Canopy as well, so don't forget about that, but that 12 volt system is crazy reliable. It will just keep on keeping on, especially with that solar panel that is on the rooftop tent. Okay guys, so for your meat and potatoes, I'm gonna call this the potatoes because this is kind of like the little side things that you do, maybe little chippies or something like that. On the front of the vehicle, we've got the ARB bar. It is their new bar. I always keep saying that in these videos, but it's been out for a while now. We've got the ARB bar on the front, and then on the rear, we do have a tag tow bar for any towing that this vehicle is going to be doing. This vehicle does not have scrub rails or a steel side set. It does, however, have the Clearview power boards. Because the vehicle is quite tall, the power boards make it so much easier to get in and out of the vehicle. We've got a roof rack from Rhino Rack that's on the top. That way you can add whatever you want to add if you're carrying gear. Again, Max Tracks is always a good spot, straight on your roof rack as well. We do have a set of road vision spotlights that are on the bull bar. That way if he gets caught out at night, he can definitely see. UHF, GME for comms, guys. You can't go past GME, Australian made. And man, it just works. It just works. And those guys do a great job of those units. Now, don't forget, this thing does have the tow bar on the back, so he will be towing at some point as well. So that's why we've gone a set of next gen Clearview mirrors. If you don't have a set or you've never used a set, mate, come on down to the shed. We've got them here, we've got them on display, and those things are absolutely a must have when you are putting a 79 series together. There's probably not one 70 that has left this shed without a set of mirrors on it. You just need them. Get rid of the old ones, put them in the setup. Another accessory that I haven't mentioned yet is the twin ARB compressor that we have done in the toolbox. This one does have a tank as well, just for a bit more volume. Look, it does have 35, so you are going to want to air up after you are done on the beach or doing some forward driving out west. Mate, you're gonna need it, so we put it in there. Another important part of the Recon build is the interior, because yes, you can have a little bit of comfort in a 79 as well. So first things first, full sound deaden in the vehicle, so stage 4 has gone through it. We have done leather seat upgrade front and rear as well. The rear just gets reupholstered, guys. It is still the factory seat. The fronts, you can get a full aftermarket seat if you like. However, in this one, we've just done the redo on the factory seats also in that nice leather finish. Door cards have also had the leather treatment, so it's full leather interior for this particular build. Now, we do have a floor console from our friends at Department of Interior, because they are absolutely sensational and a must for the good old armrest when you're driving, especially long distances. Keeping it really simple though, we've got a Kenwood flush mount head unit in the dash. We haven't done anything crazy with stereo stuff other than that. That does include a reverse camera in the head unit. And then because of the canopy that's on the rear of the vehicle, we actually added an extra camera in the genuine mirror. We basically got a replacement mirror that goes over the top of that one, and it brings up an image for you. So when the car's on, you can always see out the back as if you still had a mirror there and you didn't have a massive canopy on the back of your vehicle. So that's a little bit more comfort and just a little bit more safety for your drivability of the vehicle whilst you're on the road as well. That's it, guys, for the BAW Recon build. I hope you guys enjoyed going through this build and seeing a few of the accessories that we have put on this specific vehicle. Now, if this is something that interested you and you're like, how do I get my hands on a build like that? Please go to bawauto.com.au, fill out our customer form there and put the word Recon in the notes section. That way our team will know exactly what you are after. All right, that's it from me. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel. That way you can see me ugly face next week. Make sure you give me a thumbs up because that really helps us out also. And by the way, if you want to watch something else, check this thing out over here. It's like the super size me size of what you just watched.